Okay, and so now we're going to get into the compensation plan. I'm going to go into an overview of the compensation plan and bring out some of its more powerful points. In our compensation plan, we have 7 membership product levels, and each membership product is associated with a matrix in our compensation plan, all of which provide increasing levels of products, services, training, and in the future we're going to be adding to each one of our memberships reward and bonus of our digital coin that we're going to be coming out with. And each one allows the member to earn progressively greater and increasing income. And this is where I mentioned that we have something for everyone. The person starting out with very little to work with, all the way to those who can either grow naturally through the membership levels and the compensation plan, and then those who have more funds to start out with in purchasing our higher level membership, or all 7 memberships. Now, right there,
hey,
some of you may believe and feel that this is similar or familiar to other programs that you've seen in the past. But there are some extremely powerful features that we have that are going to make a tremendous difference in the immediate income of those you introduce, and especially your long-range, ongoing, and deep recurring income. And with that, let's take a look at our Bronze Membership Compensation Plan. As it says here, you enter the Bronze Phase 1 Matrix with a one-time $5 Bronze Member Package purchase. And when anyone does that, in most programs that have multiple phases or multiple stage matrix, that person receives a position in that matrix. Each one of our matrices that is associated with each one of the product membership packages,
hey,
each one is a 2 by 15 matrix. That means the matrix is 2 wide, 15 levels deep. And the key difference here is that in all of the other programs, whether it's a multi-stage matrix that's 2 by 3 matrix or what have you, the higher levels, that means the matrices that cost more for those higher products to enter a person in those other matrices, when someone can't afford that, they do not have a position in those higher levels of matrix until they either complete a cycle or they pay up front to have a position in those matrices, so that people below them, people who they sponsor or people who come after them, don't get ahead of them. So if, for example, the next level of matrix is $10 or $20, and then after that maybe $50 or $100 or even higher, if you don't pay to be in all of those matrices, then someone in your downline who can afford to will pay in those higher matrices, and they will enter and land under your sponsor or your upline, and they will get paid in those matrices and you won't. Well, with 10x Bitcoin, when someone starts with us for free, at free sign up, they receive a position in all 7 matrices simultaneously, and then they will qualify those matrices as they grow the business or when they can, and that will qualify them to earn in the overrides of the matrix as it fills beneath them. So we'll have people in different parts of the world who, for them, $5 is not a small amount of money. They will go on to introduce a friend, and that friend may know a business person in town or in another city or in another country. So for example, if Jenny introduces Bob, who's a friend of hers from the neighborhood, and starts with the $5 Bronze Matrix product just like she does, then in every program out there, Bob would attach to her and find her in that matrix. But what if she speaks to her boss? Her boss, who owns his own business, sees the power of this and says, I'm going all in, and he purchases the memberships for all 7 of the matrices. Well, in most programs, Jenny would earn only on Bob here in this Bronze Matrix. But what about silver and gold and platinum and diamond and double diamond and titanium, where her boss has purchased the memberships and has positions in? Well, in our program, Jenny has a position in all 7 of those matrices. but she's only purchased and qualified to earn overrides in the bronze matrix. Well, the overrides happen down here as the matrix fills. But Jenny would be in all 7 matrices, and she would receive a personal sponsoring bonus in each of the 7 matrices. So just on his purchases alone, Jenny would be able to qualify, use those funds to qualify in several more of the matrices. Okay, so that's a fundamental difference that I want everyone to be fully aware of. And then future purchases that Bob makes, as well as those that Bob introduces, Jenny will not have lost them, because she will be able to grow her business, grow her income in this matrix. She will get personal sponsoring bonuses for all of what this businessman does, and she will eventually be able to qualify her matrix positions in all 7 matrices and begin earning and receiving the overrides. So this is where we talk about no one left behind. Now there's a very important additional area as to why we say that, but this is one of the fundamental structures of programs out there where no one, no matter how big or powerful they may be in the organization of Jenny, is going to be leaving her or eclipsing her or breaking away from her. And so what does that bring? That allows Jenny and Bob and whoever else that comes into our organization to grow the business at their pace over the months and the years to come, so that these numbers that we talk about in the 2x15 matrix become more attainable, become more of a possibility and a reality, because no one is breaking away from Jenny. But don't forget what I said earlier about the industry statistics. It's proven that the average person can only introduce 2.7 people in their entire lifetime. And that's exactly the reason why we have both a very low cost entry and a 2-wide matrix system. We absolutely believe that the reason for that low statistic is that people like Jenny start the business, come out of pocket with money to purchase the products. She may enjoy the products, but she's apprehensive to introduce someone else because she doesn't know the products well. She doesn't know the compensation plan. She has zero results. She hasn't made any money. And so she doesn't want to go to her brother or her relatives or her friends at work until she knows the program better or until she makes money. Well, 2 weeks goes by, 3 weeks goes by, and now Jenny's renewal and automatic purchase is coming up again. And now she's going to have to deal with answering to her husband, why is our credit card charged again for this program? You haven't done anything. You haven't made anything. Okay, that creates an entire cycle that even if she does introduce another person and then another person, her second or third person, the amount of commission she's going to make on those people are so low that it still doesn't pay her monthly membership, and before you know it, she quits the program. She quits the program and she's disillusioned about network marketing in general. Okay, so now I'm going to go to that next aspect that's really key about how we are going to change that dynamic between the amount that anyone that Jenny meets, no one will be able to tell you they can't afford to get started with your program. But Jenny, going back to those factors that contribute to people dropping out after only introducing 2 people or less, it comes back to her having confidence, comes back to Jenny seeing results. Well, what we have done is we are leapfrogging beyond and past Jenny's inability to explain the program, leapfrogging beyond Jenny's shyness, leapfrogging beyond Jenny having been in multiple programs before that didn't make anything, and her hesitation to go back to that friend or that family member who's going to ask her, have you made any money with this yet? Okay? Now, how is that going to happen? Jenny is going to get what we call our Power Start Phase bonuses. Every member receives 3 Bronze Power Start Phase bonuses with no sponsoring required. This is extremely important, extremely powerful. This is one of the cutting edge things that separates us far beyond the other programs out there, so that without sponsoring anyone is going to receive a Power Start bonus, her first. And then she's going to receive a second, and then she's going to receive a third, which brings her to $4.50 that she has earned and received without sponsoring anyone from her $5 initial product purchase to become qualified in the Bronze Matrix. So get this, she is going to have been paid 3 times and has received 90% of the amount that she purchased for her product without introducing anyone. This Power Start structure of receiving 3 bonuses and receive 90% of the amount that she purchased for her product without introducing anyone exists in every one of our 7 membership product matrices: Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Double Diamond, and Titanium. So the way it works is the next person after Jenny, anywhere in the company, no matter whose organization introduces that person, Jenny is going to receive a Power Start bonus, her first. And then she's going to receive a second, and then she's going to receive a third, and then when Jenny now receives those notifications of earned commissions, she's now going to have evidence that this works. She's going to gain confidence. She's now going to have some income and results to show that doubting husband, to show that other relative or that person at work, okay? And you as an upline are going to have something to be able to go back to her with. You're going to know that Jenny received that commission, those 3 commissions, and you're going to be able to go back to her and say, Jenny, this is working for you. Now we've got something to go to that person with. Who do you know that would be interested in a program as wonderful and powerful as this that you can see is working for you? And so when Jenny introduces that very first person, she's also now going to get a personal sponsor bonus, where when she refers just her first paid member, she will then already be in profits. And from that point forward, she is in profits. Wow. Hello, this is Thomas Riley, CEO of 10X Bitcoin, and I wanted to step in at this point because that video presentation to that small group of people that we recorded, it went very long because I went into a walkthrough of all 7 compensation plan diagrams. And so for the sake of this video not being too long, I want to say a few words of summary and bring out some key points that you need to know. With what you've seen in this video, you now have the foundation and the structure of how each of the comp plan matrix diagrams work and should be viewed. And even if you're relatively new to network marketing, you should now be able to understand and explain any one of the 7 matrix diagrams to someone else if you needed to or wanted to, because each matrix and diagram follow the same process of earning Power Start bonuses, personal referral commissions, and deep tier override commissions. And of course, you can always get them to this video. Each 2x15 matrix will hold a maximum of over 65,000 total group affiliates in your organization, as the numbers here in the right side show you. I went back and forth in my mind whether or not to put the full maximum earning potential of each matrix level at the bottom of each diagram, because the dollars just get astronomical and unbelievable, especially since we know that nothing builds perfectly. So I've addressed the fact that nothing builds perfectly and put wording in the bottom of each diagram that I believe a person could hopefully see themselves over a period of time. They could at least achieve 10% of their possible group size in a year or two. In other words, what if you fail by 90%? The income would still be life-changing just by getting to 10% of the earnings capability in your first 3 matrices: bronze, silver, and gold. So why did I go ahead and include such astronomical and not believable incomes on these diagrams, especially when you get to platinum, diamond, double diamond, and titanium? And right here I need to bring out a point that needs to be looked at the same time, which is that each of these large astronomical numbers I've written would be fantastic if that's all you got one time. But notice that we keep stressing the point that these numbers could be happening for you every month. Well, so the reason I went ahead to display these seemingly outrageous numbers is because every matrix is a monthly membership of the same amount as the initial purchase. But at the same time that it's a monthly membership, we have built-in features in each matrix where we do not take away your qualification to continue collecting and earning deeper and deeper into each matrix when 30 days arrives. If you don't have enough accumulated commissions to cover and exceed your membership renewal, you stay qualified and keep earning. Folks, some of you have no idea how huge that is. Others of you are going to catch fire with it. This allows you and your downlines to stay in each matrix, earning and growing enough income to pay your membership renewal, enough to use some of it to purchase the next higher membership for your already existing position in the next higher matrix, which would immediately cause you to earn 3 Power Start bonuses, and then also allow you to withdraw some cash to pay bills. No one is getting squeezed out of your downline. If it takes 60 days or even 6 months in any matrix to accumulate enough overrides through your downline growing, that is when the first monthly membership renewal fee will occur. And then 30 days later, the organization will still be growing, and it may be picking up speed as it gets deeper and wider, and then you're...
The most important thing, that nuance, whether it takes 60 days or 6 months for your override commissions to build enough for you to afford that monthly payment, that's fine. That is a game changer. You know, we hear this word game changer, but that's amazing. The fact that you get in, and just for signing up for free, you're qualified in all those matrices, not to collect the overrides, but if you bring anybody in and they can afford titanium, well, guess what? You're going to get that bonus. It's just amazing. Nothing like this has ever been done. This is going to keep people, first of all, people are going to absolutely be successful here, and people are going to stay, and that's the thing. Because as soon as you pay, let's say you just get into the bronze and you pay your $5, the next 3 that come in, you're going to have $4.50 back from the amount you paid for that package. You have a story. That's what people don't get. You have a story. So when you go to your brother, your sister, your brother-in-law, your family member, your friend, you can say, hey, look, this thing is great. I want you to be part of this. I've already made almost all of my money back. And when you get in, I'm going to be in profit. Amazing. Everybody's going to want to do this. It's such a beautiful program. I really can't believe what he's created. It's amazing. Okay, we'll go back and finish up the video.
Recurring membership purchase just may happen with ease in the next 30 days as things pick up steam for you. So if it only costs $5 to start with us and a person receives a position in all 7 matrices without having to purchase in all 7 matrices, who is going to leave? No one needs to complete a cycle to get paid. No one needs to introduce 2 to get paid. No one needs to balance their binary leg volume to get paid. No one needs to pass up their first personally sponsored person to get in position to get paid, if and only if they make a second sale. Instead, you know they're going to actually get paid fast, 3 times through our Power Start bonuses, and get paid small commissions again and again through our 24-hour-a-day instant downline overrides. And once you ponder this program with those points in mind, then you'll know why we chose the name 10x Bitcoin and why it fits. Because these deeper tiers in each matrix getting filled over a period of months and years becomes more realistic. And that makes the possibility of great monthly income more realistic. And remember, each of these matrices are calculating and earning independent of each other. So it gets even more possible for incredible and explosive Bitcoin earnings every month for you and those you introduce. Alright, thank you for your time in watching this. Get back to the person that introduced you to this video and to 10x Bitcoin. Just follow the plan and success is inevitable. Bye for now, and God bless.